will give a brief introduction again. So my name is Kendra. Thank you for joining me today. Welcome to Stretching for All. For over the next 15 minutes or so, we're going to be moving through a series of stretches, both dynamic stretches and static stretches. I'll explain what those are as we move through the exercises today. You can do this class with or without shoes. I'm going barefoot today, but if you're more comfortable in some sneakers, perfectly fine as well. If you have a yoga mat, great. Or exercise mat, that's awesome too. If not, totally fine. You can use a towel to support your knees or elbows throughout class, or a blanket if you have one nearby, so you don't get bruises or scratches on our knees and elbows. All right. So won't be needing that yet. We're gonna start by rolling our shoulders up and down and rocking our head side to side. Put your opposite ear to go towards your shoulder. And gently, gravity do its work, going side to side. So today's exercise is going to be all about movement. So it's not about hard-hitting, fast cardio class today. That's not our goal. Our goal is to move our bodies, get some mobility, get some stretching going on, and of course, going at your own pace throughout. A few more here. Nice job. My neck is always a little bit tight in the morning, especially when I move right from my bed to my desk and start working. So I can always feel this stretch all the way down my back. And back to center. You're going to do one inhale, reach over top of your head, and exhale down. You can rock side to side, taking your arms out beside you. We're going to start with some small arm circles facing forward. All right, so just small circles here, palms facing towards the floor. And they get a little bit bigger. And a little bit bigger. And full range of motion when you're ready. Awesome, a few more here. And making these circles a little bit smaller. And a little bit smaller. And little circles. Arms and we're keeping off side to side as well, warming up your hips. Towards the ceiling now, circle the opposite direction, small circles. And a little bit bigger. And a little bit bigger. And full range of motion. Nice work. A few more here. Trying to warm up your shoulders. Maybe you're feeling it a bit in your traps. Awesome. And relax back to center. So when we're moving our bodies, when we're like doing arm circles or maybe reaching across, that's what we call dynamic movements. So we're constantly moving rather than just holding in one place for 30 seconds. So we'll mix it up and do both throughout class today. Let's do one inhale. And pull all the way to the floor, bending. Give a generous bend in your knees if you need to. You can touch the floor. You can grab opposite elbows. Sway side to side if that feels good. And we want to give that generous bend in our knees because we want to get the stretch in our back. You can shake your head yes, or nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Switch. You are holding on to elbows, so grab opposite elbow in your hands and rock side to side. One more time, shake your head yes, and no. And bending your knees, rolling all the way up, stacking one vertebrae at a time until you're standing. Once again, shoulders up towards the ear, and down, and we'll start again, rocking our head side to side. Opposite ear to shoulder. Breathing, maybe you close your eyes, take some time to yourself. Let stress wash away, especially during this point in the semester, we're getting busy. Next 50 minutes to focus on feels to move in your body, what feels good, what needs more attention. A few more here. And back to center. Big inhale. Exhale. Arms out to the side. Small circles forward, rocking side to side. We'll go through this a little bit quicker this time. Can increase the size of your circles. And full range of motion when you're ready. And smaller. Tightening up your circles once again. And center, perfect. Switching, palms up towards the ceiling, circle backwards this time, small circle. A little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. And full range of motion when you're ready. Nice work, a few more here. And relax. A big inhale. And exhale, fall all the way to the floor. Bend your knees generously. Grab opposite elbows. Rock side to side. Shake your head yes. Then no. Switch your grip on your elbows. Opposite arm on top. And same thing, side to side. Giving that generous bend in your knees. And shake your head yes. And rolling all the way up, stacking one vertebrae at a time. Giving yourself the time to do that. Going slowly. And bring your shoulders all the way up and back down. Nice open chest. All right. Next thing that we're going to be doing, inhale with me. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. This time, keep your hands up towards the ceiling. Reach up, up, up. Grabbing your right hand on your left wrist. Stretching all the way up as high as you can. And bending. And bumping your hips in the opposite direction. Side body stretch here. Stamping both your feet into the floor. Keeping your hips square. And back to center. And release all the way to the floor, bending your knees, rolling up slowly. And inhale. Exhale, 2 more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale up the mouth. 1 more. This time, hold up. And this time, your left hand grabs, stretching up, up, up. And bumping your hips the opposite way. Stamping both feet into the floor, side body stretch. Squaring your hips back up towards the ceiling and letting that fall all the way down. And rolling up. 2, 1, shoulders up and back. Inhale. Exhale, your elbows are going to come down at about 90 degrees. You're going to open up your chest, squeeze the elbows together behind you, and then bring your elbows together and stretching your shoulder blades apart. All right, opening up, squeezing your shoulder blades together, pulling your shoulder blades apart. I help with some posture. Especially when a lot of us are sitting, hard at work studying, maybe hunched over a laptop. And then exhale as you bring your elbows together. Nice work. We'll do 4 more here. Open up. You can keep your fingers active as well, spreading your fingertips wide and close. Stretching the shoulder blades apart. Bringing them together and apart. Nice work. We'll do 1 more. And back together. Nice job. Inhale. Exhale. All the way to the floor, bending your knees, rolling up nice and slow. For 3, 2, 1. This time, feet about hip width apart, slightly wider, depending on your comfort and your hip flexibility. We're going to take arms and front, kind of like we're about to throw some punches, all right? And we're going to reach across our body, pivoting that same toe that our arm is reaching with, back to center, other side. That's another way to engage stretch across our upper back, like we were just doing with our 90-degree elbows together and apart. So you're doing this exercise as you reach across, you're pivoting that toe to engaging a stretch in your hip as well as your upper back. Nice job. Exhaling here. A bit faster, you're welcome to do so. Or if you want to keep it slow and controlled, that's great too. Whatever you're here in class today to do to focus on your own personal goals, what you want to get out of this class. Nice work. And we'll go back to center. Inhale. And two more inhales. And last one. Inhale. Grabbing your left wrist, pulling up as high as you can go, and across, bumping your hips in the opposite direction. Good, back to center. And down, reaching up. And down. 2 more. And last one. And grabbing opposite wrist, reaching across, bumping your hips in the opposite direction. And back to center. And down, you can fall all the way to the floor, giving your knees a generous bend, rolling up slowly. And shoulders up and back, reaching across again, pivoting your toe as you reach. Nice work, a few more here. Exhale as you reach across. Nice job getting that hip mobility in the works as well, making sure you're pivoting your toe toward your opposite foot as you're reaching. You can take it slow, you can take it a bit faster. Trying to engage a bit of a stretch in our upper back here, as well as our hips. All right, a few more here. Nice work. And back to center. Inhale. Exhale. And relax for a moment. You can grab a quick drink if you like. Music turned off. I'm going to try to get that working again. So just give me 10 seconds. And we will get going. There we go. All right. Exercise that we're going to be doing. So we've warmed up our upper body. We get our legs a little bit. Now we're going to go on to our legs. So we're going to take our feet about hip width apart. All right. Option number 1, taking one heel in front, pointing your toes up towards the ceiling. Most of your weight will go in your back leg. Push your arms towards the back of the room. Your back stays flat. And you're going to scoop up and all the way up. Switch, transfer your weight onto your other leg. Same. Scooping up and back. If you want to get a bit of your shoulders in there as well, you can do what we were doing at the beginning of the class. Scoop all the way up. One turn circle. Same thing. All right, so you can join me if you're not already, either doing one scoop at a time or adding the arm circle in. So when you're doing this exercise, you want to feel a stretch down the back of your front leg. And you'll get that action by driving your toes up towards the ceiling, putting most of your weight in your back leg, and keeping your back flat. So you want to hinge at your hips, pushing your bum towards the back of your room. Exhale as you scoop through. Nice work. Nice job. If you're having trouble balancing, think about engaging your core. So pushing your bum towards your spine. Keep your core stabilized. And that will also prevent you from rounding your back. Because if we round our back and we're doing this exercise, we're not going to get a stretch in our leg that we're looking for. So that's why we want to keep a flat back towards the back of the room. Deep work here. Nice. We're putting one more on each side. And relax. Next thing that we're going to be doing are some hip openers. So I'll face you for this one. Left leg on the ground first. We're going to take our hip, knee up and around. Draw a circle behind you. Up, close the gate, and bring it back in. All right, so just go at your own pace. Try to dip into your hips, so push up and through, so you keep a nice straight line throughout. All right, here we go. One. You can grab a wall or a chair nearby. Think about engaging your core as well. We're finding a spot on the wall or on the floor that's not moving. That'll help keep you balanced. So looking at me for this one might not be super helpful. So again, you're bringing your knee up and around and back in. 3 more. Nice job. Last one here. And back to center. You can shake your legs out a little bit. All right. Right side, same thing. Right leg down this time. Left leg up and around and top. You have your hands on the front like me. That's how I like to keep balance. Some people like their hands on their hips. That's great too. Play around with that. With this exercise, you're welcome to try closing your eyes and see how that challenges you. Nice work. We'll do 3 more. Nice. And back to center. Next exercise that we're going to be doing, just checking my rating here. All right. So we're going to be doing left leg on the ground, right knee up, hands come out to the side. All right. So from side angle, looks like this. We're going to be using our side abs, our obliques, to reach our body across outside ankle. Or you can stay here if you'd like, or if you want to add something more, you can fold forward, bending your knee, front knee slightly, reaching for the floor, keeping your back flat, back up, done. All right, so I'll show you from the side as well what it looks like, reaching across, back flat, and reaching forward. As you can see, it's challenging for your balance. So this is an opportunity to challenge yourself a little bit, but also learn some patience with yourself and learning this new skill. All right, so I'll take our left leg on the floor first, right knee up. About 5 on each side. So of course you can just stay here with the side dips, or you can do the side dip as well as adding the forward fold. Some days my balance is better than others. Today, not one of those days that's going so well for me, but that's a good learning opportunity too, to learn about yourself a little bit and give yourself some room and some patience. So it kind of acts a little bit goofy, maybe feel a little bit silly, but hopefully learn something from it. Let's do 2 more on this side, and we'll switch to the other leg. And last one. Nice. And shake that out. All right. Other side, same thing. Right leg down this side, left knee up, arms up. And I'll do it again. So just a reminder, you can stay here. Just using your obliques to dip to the side. Or if you want to add something else, then you can do that forward fold. Back is flat, front leg slightly bent, opposite arm goes towards the floor. All right, so this is working out your hamstring, as well as just challenging your body to move in different and interesting ways. Nice job. A few more here, and then we'll take a break. All right, last 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're gonna have a bit of a break now. So what's gonna happen? Start with your left leg on the floor, right knee up. All right, that right knee is gonna kick. So however you want to get into this position is great. You're gonna have your left leg forward, right leg back, hand to the inside of your right knee, pushing the mat away. What we call a runner's lunge. And then also activating your back leg, so squeezing your quad towards the ceiling. All right, you can stay here if you'd like. You should feel a stretch from your hip flexors. If you want to add something on, we can do a side body stretch. So we're going to be lifting our left arm up towards the ceiling. So our body is going to be facing our front knee. And you can stay here if you like, or opportunity to try on. You can scoop through towards the front of the room and make a circle all the way back. Scoop through towards the front of the room and make a circle. 3 more here. Last one. And back. And come back down if you're not already there. All right. And then you can sit your foot into a plank position. All right. You can drop to your knees if you need to. And then from here, travel your feet towards your wrist once again. So that might be a big step. That might be a hop for you. Or that might be to go all the way back up, bending your knees if you need to. And rolling. Nice job. We'll do that on the other side now. Inhale. And exhale. You're going to bring your left leg up. All right. You're here, pushing your left leg towards the back of the room. Bring your hands to the inside of your knee. Letting your hip flexors drop to the floor. Stay here if you'd like. Or alternatively, lifting towards your knee. Put my direction so you can see me. Staying here if you'd like, or reaching forward. And a few more. More. One. Nice work. Hands back. You can plant your hands. Step back into a high plank. All right. And tap, pop, or tilt your feet. All the way up. Bending your knees generously. And coming all the way back up. Inhale. And exhale back to the beginning, picking daisies. You know what this is about. Pushing your bum towards the back of the room. Front toes drive up towards the ceiling. And then your waist back stays flat. Adding an arm if you'd like. Exhaling as you scoop through. Nice job. A few more here. Nice work. We'll go for 3. Go. Last one. Planting our left foot on the floor. Right knee comes up and around. Behind you, up, around, up again. We'll do 8. So this is 7. Reminder that you can grab onto a wall or a chair if you need to. This is 4. 2. 1. Third side, same thing. For 8. Using your core, staring at a spot on the wall to help you focus. 1. And 3. 2. Almost there. And last one. Nice work, everyone. Plant your left leg, right knee comes up, arms up. Everyone's favorite. All right, you're gonna dip to one side and back. Stay here if you like, or if you want to add on, you got one-legged forward fold once again. So go at your own pace here. Do what you can. Take breaks if you'd like. About 5. Using your breath. Exhale as you are reaching to the sides. Exhale as you're reaching forward. Stamping your legs that's in the air, stamping that heel. So your foot is flexed, parallel with the floor. And your foot is also flexed, stamping into the wall as you reach forward. 3, 2, and last one. And back to center. Do an inhale. Exhale. Get all right, back to it. Same thing. Leg comes up. Engaging your core. Dipping to one side. And reaching forward. All the same cues apply here. Stamping your foot, flexing your heel, bending your knee as you reach forward. Core is engaged. We'll go for 3 more rounds. 3, 2, and last one. Nice job, everyone. And now we get to do our runner's lunge. Stretch it out. Feel good about that, all right? So left leg planted, right leg up this time. And right leg all the way towards the back of your room, coming down onto your mat. Pushing the mat away. Flexing your back leg, driving your knee joint up towards the ceiling, keeping active in your back toes. All right, stay here if you'd like. Twisting towards your left leg. Left arm comes up towards the ceiling. Stay here if you'd like. Option to add on. Scooping through. And back. For 3, 2. Last one. And back, stepping back into a plank position on your toes or on your knees. All right, and then you can step, hop, or tiptoe your feet all the way towards your wrists. Bending your knees if you need to. Rolling all the way up. Inhale. And exhale, opposite foot comes up this time. Right leg up. Arms back. All right, pushing your leg towards the back of the room. I just told you the wrong leg. Sorry about that. Left leg back. Right leg forward. All right, stay here if you'd like. If you'd like to add on, twisting towards the back wall. Or adding on again. Reaching forward. And 3, 2, and 1. Be back into a plank position. Grab it or bending at your knees. Roll up for 3, 2. Shoulders up and back. Inhale. And exhale. Nice work. Next exercise that we're going to be doing, you can grab a quick drink if you'd like. We're going to be engaging our core as well as our balance a little bit. All right, so we're going to bring our left hand and out, kind of like we're doing the Y in the YMCA. All right, because it's just our left hand. All right, and then from here, your opposite foot, your right foot, is going to come out, kind of like you're about to do some sort of a dance. All right, so out and point your toe. That foot is just kind of hovering over, not too much weight in that. Most of your weight is in your left foot. All right, and take your opposite arm on your hip, and from here, you're going to connect your knee, your elbow, and back out. So when you connect your knee to your elbow, you're going to engage your core, squeeze, 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 and back out. So if you're wondering, well, how do I engage my core? You know, when your maybe cousins or siblings or someone younger than you used to like jab you in the ribs when you were younger, and then you would tense up, and your core would get, your stomach would get harder. That's what I'm talking about when I say engaging your core. So driving that belly button down, all right? So here we go, squeeze, 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 and relax. Squeeze, 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 and relax. Squeeze. 5 more, here we go, for 5, and 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice work. And other side, same thing. All right, so it's like we're doing the Y and the YMCA on the right side. Other side, hands on our hip, toes pointed out, like we're about to do a dance. Again, we'll do 8. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 7, 6. Nice work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, because I'm losing my balance. Here we go. 1, and up, and relax. All right. Next thing that we're going to be doing, engaging our full body. So this is kind of what we've been training for throughout class today. All right. So we're going to do some inchworms. So reaching up to the ceiling, top right to the top, lifting your heels off the floor, folding down. We've done this movement before. Walking out. We've done this movement in reverse. All right. Plank position. You can stay here if you'd like. If you want to add on, you're welcome to do a push-up or drop to your knees, push-up. All right. And then we've done this movement in reverse, walking our hands back towards our feet, bending your knees if we need to, standing all the way up, half raise, and repeat. So going at your own pace throughout this workout. So we'll go for about 45 seconds. Here we go, reaching up. Holding forward, bending our knees as much as we need to. Hands come onto our floor. Walking out, out, out into a plank position. Right here if you like. Push up if you want to add on or drop to your knees. Walking back. And coming up. So even though this feels like a workout, it is engaging our mobility. Getting our shoulders in there as well as our hamstrings. Our hips are going to keep them flexibility work as we walk our hands back towards our feet, standing all the way up. Big one more. Continuously walking out. Push it. On. Back in. And all the way up. Inhale and exhale. Relax. Last exercise we're going to be doing a bit of a wide stance with our feet. So normally when we do squats, our feet are about hip width apart. Gonna clear out wide. All right. Then we're gonna bring our hands towards our knees. And then from here, not pressing down on your knees, lightly placing our hands on our knees. You're gonna dip one shoulder towards the floor, center, other shoulder, center. So you're supposed to be facing wide, center, center. Nice work. So facing wide means tracking over top of your ankles. Maybe your hip flexibility allows you to be up here. That's great. Maybe your flexibility allows you to be much lower than me. That's great too. Either way, just knees are tracking over top of our ankles, tipping our shoulder one down at a time. On each side. And back to center, standing all the way up. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. And exhale back to where we started for this round. We're going to take our left arm up, YMCA style, other foot up, and knee to elbow. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, nice work. 3, squeezing your core, 2, and 1. Other side, same thing. YMCA style, opposite arm on your hip. And here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, some work, 2, and last one. And down inchworms. So we're standing at the end of our mat, reaching up, not afraid, folding forward, bending generously in our knees, walking out. Push up if you want to add on, and walking our hands back. Standing all the way up, and as we bring up, moving your body all in one straight line. Walking your hands, bending your knees, using your core to help you stand all the way back up. We'll go for 2 more. Nice work, everyone. For 3, 2, 1. And relax to heel your feet wide. All right. Toes face out. Sitting all the way down as far as you can go. Flat front like you're sliding your back down the wall behind you. All right. Hands rest lightly on your legs. And shoulder down. And center. And center. We'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice work. Coming all the way back up. Toe heel, toe heel. Back to center. Inhale. And exhale, we can fall all the way to the floor. Coming on all fours. All right. Underneath your shoulders here. Your feet into your mat. So what I mean by that is our back is flat, core is slightly engaged. All right, looking at our mat. From here, towards our mat. Push your bum up towards the ceiling. Lift your chin slightly, rolling your shoulders back and down. And exhale. As you exhale, pushing your mat away from you. Pushing your back up towards the ceiling. Creating a crescent shape in your back, all right? Inhale. Drop your belly. Lift your chin. Exhale. Rounding. Inhale. Dropping your belly. Exhale. Rounding. A few more here. Exhale. Nice work. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. And back to neutral spine. Gonna sway your behind and back with your tail a little bit. All right. Nice job. And back to center. Stepping back into a high plank. Into your right leg. You're gonna trickle that heel up toward your right wrist. And then you're gonna toe heel your foot as far as you can get it. You can drop it back knee. All right, toe heel your foot. Then you can stay here if you'd like with your underneath your shoulders. Or alternatively, if you feel like you're able to, you can drop towards your elbows and lay here. I am not that flexible in my hip area, so I'm going to stay up here for today. Just hold and breathe. You might hear a lot of yoga teachers or exercise teachers tell you to breathe into the spot where you feel the stretch. What we mean by that is mindfully think about the spot that you're stretching, send your energy there. Also let go. Let go of the intentions that you have. Then you find that you're actually able to stretch a little bit deeper. Nice work. All right, next thing that we're going to do, if you're not already here, use your hands. And then you're going to shift your weight into your back leg. And from there, keeping your back flat, your heel might drag with you. You're going to do a bit of a hamstring stretch. So driving your front toes towards your nose. Hold. Nice work. Coming forward. One more time. Driving your toes towards your nose. Okay, coming forward once again. Framing your foot, you can pop that back knee off your mat, stretch into a high plank. Drop your knees. Only real true yoga move we're going to do today. Child pose, pressing your bum towards the back of the room. And up to position. All right. We're going to do some more of our back rounding. So dropping your belly towards your mat, lifting your chin slightly, rounding your back, pushing your mat away. And dropping your belly. And pushing your mat away. Two more. Center. Giving your tail a bit of a wedge. Swaying your hips side to side. Moving back into a plank position. This time, your left leg is going to come up around your left wrist. All right. Walking toe heel, your foot as far forward as you can go, dropping your back knee. All right, stay here if you'd like to. Alternatively, if you're able to, dropping to your elbows. And hold. Getting a stretch in your hip flexor here. Since the nice weather has been around, I've been running a lot more lately, so it's definitely a good stretch for that. Shifting your weight onto your back knee. Your heel may drag across the floor with you, all right? Driving your front toes towards your nose. Stays flat. Hamstring stretch. And walking forward. Release. And once again. Nice work. And forward. You can curl your toes under, pop that back knee up, framing, and stepping back into a high plank, dropping to your knees if you need to, and slowly lower yourself all the way to your mat. All right. From here, hands come directly underneath your shoulders, and you're gonna lift just your upper body off your mat. You're gonna press your feet into your mat so hard that your kneecaps lift off your mat. All right, and lifting up. And your hands are just hovering on your mat, or add on, you can think about pulling yourself forward. And keep your gaze towards your mat, or add on, you can look to the right, center, left, center, and let that relax all the way down, look to the left, and breathe. Nice work. We'll do that one more time, pulling our toes under our toes, around our knees, pressing nice work, lowering down slowly onto our bellies. All right, feet come behind us, pressing our feet into our mat so hard that our kneecaps lift up, and lifting our upper bodies. Opener here, just having your hands hover, and looking one way maybe, center, the other way. And relaxing all the way to the mat, looking to the right this time, letting your hands fall at your sides. And breathe. Nice work, pressing all the way back. Close. And however is comfortable for you, you can move on to your back, and we're just going to do a couple more stretches before we end class today. So these are my classic stretches. If you've ever been to my classes on campus or maybe earlier in this term online, you'll recognize these stretches. So I love to end my class all the time. We're going to start with our feet planted. Our heels are underneath our knees about. All right. Right leg comes up and over, right ankle on top of your left quad. Stay here if you feel a stretch. If you want to add on, lifting that entire unit up and towards your chest. Interlacing your fingers, grabbing underneath your left quad. You can use your right arm, your right elbow as a bit of an anchor for your right leg, keeping both feet active, driving your knees towards your knees, driving your toes towards your knees. And pulling that entire unit towards your chest. Stay here if you'd like, or you can rock side to side. Nice work on extending your left leg long. Right leg, you're gonna squeeze up into your armpit. Right all the way across. Arms out, cactus your arms or straighten your arms out. You can gaze up towards the ceiling or look the opposite direction from where your leg is going. And breathe. Nice work, back to center. Give yourself a hug, show yourself some love, tight squeeze, rock side to side. And release. Left leg comes up this time. Stay here if you'd like. Adding on, lifting up the entire unit up towards your chest. Interlacing your fingers underneath your right leg this time. Left elbow acts as an anchor, pushing down your left leg. Feet stay active, toes driving towards your knees. Rocking side to side. And breathing. And extending your bottom leg, left knee comes up and into your armpit and across your body. Cactusing out your arms or extending out your arms. Either staring at the ceiling or looking the opposite direction from where your leg is going. And back to center, giving yourself another squeeze, thanking yourself for taking the time to move your body in a way that feels good today, in a way that will help you stay focused, in a way that will help stimulate positive thoughts, and rolling all the way up. An audible sigh out. One more inhale through the nose. Through the mouth. And hello. Thank you so much for coming out to class today. My name is Kendra. Any questions, comments, I'll stick around a few minutes after class, so you can ask me anything you'd like. If you think of something later, I'm sure you can reach out to Leah or Sam, and they'd be happy to address those questions or forward them to me. All right, have a good rest of your day, everyone. Hopefully you can get outside. The weather is beautiful where I am, so I'm looking forward to doing that later today.